On day 5 of my 12 days of trace, we're drinking Old Rip Van Winkle. Welcome back to the channel and my 12 days of trace, my 12 days of Buffalo Trace products leading up to and finishing on Christmas. Had some cool episodes so far, and we're just gonna keep ramping up from here. This is the first time that I will have a Van Winkle product, the Old Rip Van Winkle 10 year. And this is a fresh crack of the 2024. Before I get into this, if you please like, comment, subscribe, help my channel grow, and help me grow those subscription numbers. Helps me out a lot, really appreciate it. Now, this is the 2024 release. My bottle killed empty back here is the 2020. I believe I've tried the 19. I believe I've tried the 21. I know I've tried the 23, and I think maybe the 22 as well. What I've noticed is they kind of vary between different years. I think 2020 and 2019, or 2020 and 2021 were my standout favorites so far. And the first time I tried 23, I remember not being the most impressed with it. So let me get into the 24 and see if this is a standout year. Okay, on the nose, it's really good. I get that typical strawberry jam that I get on most Old Rip 10s. And the most obvious comparison would be an OWA, Old Weller Antique. They're both 107 proof. OWA is rumored to be around 7 years old. This is 10 years old, so kind of like this is the big brother to OWA. I think a lot of people think of it that way. So it's darker than an OWA. I get the strawberry jam that I get on most Old Rip 10s. I get a little bit of chocolate, a little bit of oak, and the Buffalo Trace mustiness isn't as present, like on their wheaters. And then also that Buffalo Trace signature grape isn't there. This is more red fruit jam. A little bit of cinnamon on the nose too. Yeah, chocolate covered strawberry, cinnamon, caramel, a little bit of oak. It's not particularly dark, but it's darker than like OWA. This is really good. I'm a big fan of most Old Rip 10s. And I think they even tend to do better, or I prefer them more than Lot B. And I think that's probably a pretty common sentiment, just because the Lot B is a little bit lower proof. Yeah, caramel, a little bit of chocolate, like chocolate covered strawberry, a little bit of drying oak. And those are kind of the main things. I'd say pretty on par, pretty standard with the other Old Rip 10s that I've had. I do have a sample of 2022, which I forget where I got it from. I think RJ, so thanks RJ if you're watching this. I just want to compare real quick how similar the 22 is to the 24. Do they vary greatly by year? Because my memory tells me that they do vary quite a bit, but let's see. So the 22 smells more floral and perfume forward. The 24 smells darker, but they have the same baseline. You can tell it's the same DNA. Yeah, 24 is just a little bit darker. Same thing on the palate, more caramel forward on the 22. Yeah, I easily prefer the 24. The 22 tastes more on profile with Buffalo Trace stuff. Caramel, that grapiness is like there a little bit. It still has the strawberry jam. It has a little bit more of the Buffalo Trace wheater must to it. They're both very good. They're both clearly cut from the same cloth. I do prefer the 24 over the 22 though. Mix these up here real quick. 24, 22, Old Rip 10. I think that's actually better than either one by themselves. So I don't know how many people have a 22 and a 24 lying around that they can just blend together, but that blend worked out really nice. Thank you for sticking around on day 5 of my 12 days of trace, and I'll see you tomorrow with, well, you'll just have to see tomorrow.